So today we are taking a look at the Lexus LFA Forza Edition, guys. I'm going to say this right off the bat. This might actually be one of my favorite Forza Edition cars in the whole game so far. I love the way this car sounds, the way that it handles. My goodness, it is absolutely amazing. I also got to say, by the way, as well, Split Second is mentioned. I love that game so much. That game was so dang fun, dude. If you guys have not played Split Second, go watch some gameplay. I've actually done some videos on Split Second because I love that game. That and also Blur are so dang fun. But either way, though, the Lexus LFA Forza Edition, this car pretty much reminds me of what the Zesto Elemento Forza Edition was in Forza Horizon 5. At least that's the kind of the vibe I get from this thing. Look at the interior, bro. Man, it looks so dang good. It looks so dang good. The other part I really do love about this, though, is the overall just design of the wheels and just this car is so well done. It looks amazing. And speaking of that, the other thing I wanted to show y'all real quick is also how you get this car. I know people might be wondering, oh man, I gotta go farm or something. Guys, one thing I don't understand is the LFA Forza Edition is right here in the Toge and Street Racing category here in Discover Japan. Let me back out and show that. All you simply have to do for this car, though, is literally do all the events. That's literally all you have to do, bro. You do all the events. You have to obviously have to win them, but do all the events, and you literally get the LFA FE unlocked. Like, I'm not kidding y'all. That's all you have to do for this car. You have to do all the Toge and Street Racing events, and you get the Lexus LFA FE unlocked. And let me tell y'all, this thing is worth every bit of it. I was kind of confused. Somebody was saying this car was very hard to get. It's very rare. People are trying to auction house snipe it. Bro, you can literally just go get this thing by playing the game for a few hours. Now, I understand if you don't want to go and quote-unquote grind all the races out, but to be honest, though, isn't that the point of the game, to unlock and feel like you're unlocking vehicles from challenges? I don't understand it. But besides all of that, though, the other thing I wanted to show y'all was my tuning code for this car. Definitely try this thing out. It is super, super grippy and really fun to race. I gotta admit, definitely try this out. And I'll jump onto the track in a second with this car. You know what, let me just back out of this garage real quick and head over to the racetrack I wanted to drive this thing on. And you can make fun of me if you want, but for some of the rear-wheel drive cars that are really powerful like this one, I know it's an S2, it's not an RX, but it's pretty dang powerful. One thing I did is I kind of decided to use my TC. Okay, make fun of me if you want. I found TC to be a little bit easier on some of these cars, yes. But at the same time, though, guys, I understand wanting to be like the fastest and, you know, being the overall quickest person there is. But to be real, man, I'm just trying to have some fun. So I turn on my TC so I can do that. But S2, guys, I wanted to show this here in the Lexus LFA. I know this might not sound too insane, but the build I have on the car, some testing I was doing, I could probably do a perfect lap, maybe shave another second off. But I'm in the 9,000s with this car. I mean, I think that's fairly decent for someone who's now getting into tuning, who has not done it before. One of the biggest things about the LFA Forza Edition for me, though, is not only does it handle amazingly, but, guys, just listen to this thing for a second. Y'all cannot tell me this car sounds amazing. And one of my favorite things about the LFA, though, is yes, okay, it does sound amazing. Everyone has always loved the sound of the LFA, but they nailed it so good on the Forza Edition. But I really do love the way this car feels around corners. It feels so dang planted with this build. Now, obviously going around the turns the wrong way, or, you know, not running TC, I'd probably have to practice a little bit, guys. But I do it on this car, and that 9,000-ish placement was literally with TC on this car. So yeah, I could probably shave some time off if I practice more, turn TC off and all that good stuff. Having the newer controller now, I'll probably go in and test a few more things, but man, this thing is so fun to drive, dude. I absolutely love this car. I think it's a menace in this game, and I'm really happy they kind of made the LFA kind of a, I guess, a Forza Edition version of it. I've always loved the LFA in basically every racing game I've drove it in, but seeing the racing version of it like this, it just, I love it. And I do know about the Nürburgring edition. I know about that car. But seeing this thing set up like this for racing and just hearing that crazy, just the V10 just go crazy, it's a great sounding car. Like, it truly is. And right there, guys, obviously terrible driving. I still got around a minute and 20. Okay, so this thing is obviously really good in a lot of different areas. But let me go over here and I'll hit up the highway to that direction. But I really do think a lot of players might end up wanting to get this car very bad. I do know I was seeing a lot of people talking about trying to auction house snipe it and stuff like that because it's super rare or it's not really that easy to get. I even saw someone mention that people don't want to go in and do the events for it. I'm like, huh? Like, I just get kind of confused on that. It's similar to the other cars. You know what I'm saying? Like the Vivio, for example. You want that car, or even the Lotus Exige, right? I'm doing that car as well, guys. Stay tuned for that one. Love that thing so much. And it's kind of along the lines of this car. It's so dang fun to race. But I genuinely do not understand how people don't want to do the events because, okay, here's the thing. I'm going to show this real quick because we're already here. So you know what? Let's do it. All toge and street races. I just hit the wrong button. Let me do all again. There we go. That's the right way to do it there, buddy. All the toge and street racing events. All you have to do is go in and win them. Every single one on the map, guys. So there's a good amount going around the map here. Okay, there's a good amount of them. Do all of them, and the Lexus LFA is yours. It could probably take a little bit of time. I would say maybe a couple hours, 3-4 hours maybe. It could take a bit of time if you're taking your time, driving different cars, testing things out or whatever. But if you just fly through every single event, you could probably get your hands on this car in a few hours, like legit. And I'm just really confused on why people don't want to do that. And the funny part is I see these same people that say this stuff, they also complain there's nothing to do in Forza and there's nothing to unlock. Meanwhile, you'll go sit in the auction house for 2 hours and snipe a car and then say it's boring. Dude, I don't understand this logic at all. This car is really easy to get. You just have to do the races for it and you unlock it. It sounds amazing. It handles so dang well. And the overall speed on this car in S2 is honestly really good. You could make it an R, but to be honest, I kind of like the way this thing feels in S2. That's kind of why I figured I'd go tune it and build it in that category to see what it can do. And it handles so well, guys. I will admit, being rear-wheel drive, you might have to use TC on this thing because it might spin out or, you know, not be the easiest thing to drive out there. But I really do think players need to get this car. Like, the LFA FE was completely nailed in this game, and that was terrible, by the way. That was great there, buddy. Y'all ever notice it's really funny when you go super fast around certain corners? There's sometimes always a car right where you need to be to get into that one line. You know what I'm saying? There's always a car is right there, bro, just ready to destroy your entire day. Why? I don't know. I think they kind of enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I think they kind of enjoy doing that. But the one thing that makes me like this car a lot, though, is once you get used to the gearing and stuff like that, you can really fly around these corners in, like, full grip. And it just feels so dang amazing to, like, tap the brakes, drop a gear, and just fly around the corner. And the LFA, it owns it. I'm really happy they did an FE version of this car. I wonder why it's split second. We gonna do something with split second? I saw something about the license on that being renewed. I don't know what that means at all, by the way. I don't own that house yet. No, I do not, because I'm saving all of my money for other things like cars, and I've not bought the houses yet. But here I am unlocking all of these cars. And you all know what's funny, by the way? I am planning a video on the AE86, and yes, I am unlocking it. I'm unlocking all of these cars because I'm enjoying actually going through and doing the challenges and different things for them. It really is not that bad. It really isn't. It might take a little bit of time, but the point of the game is to enjoy, like, the progression, the grind aspects of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why. Like, I get people want the cars really fast. Maybe they just want to enjoy them and race them around. I understand that, but you might probably have a good time just going through the events and enjoying them that way. Because the LFA here, like, even in cockpit view, racing this thing in hood view, or even the other view here, like this one that's farther away, this thing is so fun to drive, dude. It is so quick. It does a little over 200. Let me go to my tune. Oh, 225. So it's up there. For an S2 vehicle, it's up there. And the difference with this car, though, is once you guys get the gearing down, you get your braking down, this car will reward you so dang much for the way that it corners. That's one thing I've noticed with it. It just eats the corners. If you go too fast, yeah, you might slide a little bit, but it really does just fly around the corners. I noticed, depending on how you have this thing really set up and dialed in, this thing could be one heck of a monster in racing. Like, it really can be in basically S2. I think it could do good in racing, but S2, it's so dang fun. I just, when I first got this car, I'm like, yo, wait, that is really the LFA FE? Let me just jump in it, let me drive it, and oh my goodness, dude, I was absolutely hooked on this car for over an hour. I drove it for over an hour around the map, doing the different tracks with it. Man, look at the visuals on this road. Just look at this bridge, guys. I just had to take a second. I really do love the way Forza Horizon feels. Just look at this. Oh, man. What an amazing feeling. Racing the LFA over this bridge, hearing the engine on this thing just go absolutely insane and scream, dude. They nailed this car. I love the way they nailed the sound, too. I was kind of wondering if they'd hit that or not, and it looks like, I mean, I think it sounds pretty dang good, especially for the LFA standards. It literally sounds like a race car. Who would have thought? But y'all know what? I could probably keep yapping. Actually, let me go back into hood view and listen to that for a minute. Just listen to how that sounds. Oh, it's such a great sounding car. I love the way they made the engine sounds in this game, the way the transmission sound and everything in these time attack and race cars. It is 100 times better than what Forza Horizon 5 did. It is so much better. And I think once people race these cars, they'll probably just get sucked into the sound. When I first drove the LFA, that was kind of the first thing I noticed about this car, was that. Just the sound alone, the feeling that it was when you're flying around corners with it and running into G-Wagons around corners. Isn't it so amazing how you can run around and just hit everything and realize that you're not a good driver? Not a great feeling. But again, guys, this car, for me, worth every bit of it. Do go and do it. And I got to show this again, okay? Head over to Discover Japan. All the Toge and street racing is all you guys have to do for the LFA, okay? You could go sit in the auction house and buy this car, but to be honest, you'll make money in XP and level and have a good time doing the races, and you'll get this car unlocked at literally the exact same time of it. It is not hard to do. I saw someone saying this is one of the rarest cars, and again, if you're earlier on in the game, yes, it is 100% a rare car in the game, but if you're early on, if you want to do the races, bro, it's right there. I don't... It just massively confuses me. Let me know what y'all think of the LFA Forza Edition in the comments below. For me, this thing is easily one of my favorite Forza Editions in the whole game, guys. I love it. It is so fun to race. Sounds amazing, and I think this car is going to be a great competitor depending on the build you have or what class you're aiming for with it. Try the one I am running. I might even do another build that's all-wheel drive and also tweak this one a little bit more, but so far, if I can get under 10,000 on that racetrack and it still handles very well, I am, again, running TC. Make fun of me if you want. It's okay. I figured TC on this car is easier to run it, and it's still really fast and flies around corners. Either way, you can still make great time and probably beat a ton of other players with it once you guys get the, the handling and the gear shifting down. It's all there, truly. But let me know what y'all think about the LFA Forza Edition in the comments below. I got to give credit where it is due. Playground Games absolutely nailed this car. And one more shout out. Would y'all like to see another split-second game? Well, let me know what y'all think.